What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JellyGoonTv. Welcome back to my beautiful viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to this goddamn channel. Today we have a very special video because I really want to learn about the Japanese culture. I really want to learn about how they work. So this video is day in the life of a typical Japanese worker in Tokyo. So remind you, this is a large percent of the people. So it's not everybody that this counts for. Now, Japanese and Asian people generally are some of the most hardworking people besides Mexicans, of course. And it's just crazy to see the way that they have their routine and they go so quick and they don't care about, but in Tokyo, Japan, they actually care more about people than they do in the rest of the world, right? But still they work, so they stress, the suicide rate is up and everything like that. So what I really wanted to do is sit me inside of Japanese culture and see a day in the work of a person who is working. And I really do love this channel the way that I do it because I really do respect the culture that I am reacting to. So this is the Japanese people. I hope you watch this. I hope Russian people watch this, everybody around the world, because I think it's very interesting to see how the rest of the world is actually working besides you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this beautiful guy who made this video, man. And link it down below if you want to go over and support him. So yeah, let's go.
So in this video, I'm going to show you guys what it's like to work in a Japanese office.
It's probably stressful. A day in the life Japanese office work. 6:30 a.m. Oh shit. I wake up the same time. Even 5 a.m. man.
This is Emi, a 24-year-old Japanese woman working in Tokyo, and she's just waking up.
Really?
This is her morning routine. She doesn't take a shower to get ready for work, as some may assume. Like many Japanese, she prefers taking a bath in the evening before she goes to bed instead.
Yeah, I understand that. Oh shit. What's going on? What?
Emi, how long does it take to put on your makeup?
5分ぐらいです。時間がないので適当です。
That is crazy, man. 5 minutes? It reminds me when I'm late. Oh, she cute too, though. What? That's me too, man. But I
nice
eat that healthy
shit.
Who
made breakfast for you?
いつもいっぱい美味しいって言ってくれるんですけど、全然食べれません。もう時間がないです。
What?
Well, Emi completely bailed on breakfast. It's okay though, she's trying to be on time. In
What?
fact,
Really?
many Japanese just grab a small breakfast like an onigiri from the convenience store on their way to work.
What?
So if you didn't notice already, Emi still lives with her family, which is a fairly common thing in Japan, even after graduating from university. Emi commutes to work by train, but the closest train station from her house is about a 10-minute walk. The average commute time in Tokyo is about 45 minutes to an hour. An hour train ride in the morning sounds a bit long, but Emi is quite lucky as she doesn't need to transfer trains in the morning like others.
Yeah.
So this is the train right now, it's arriving. It's such a long ride.
1時間ずっとこんな満員電車でぎゅうぎゅうで朝早いと混んでなくて寝坊すると混みます。
So Emi's office is located in the Otemachi area, which is considered Tokyo's premier business district. She works for a company called Persona, one of the largest staffing service companies in Japan. There's about 4,000 staff in her office alone, and about 9,000 in total worldwide. Is this building only Persona people?
いや、パソナ以外も入ってます。
So they share. Okay.
You don't have a monitor?
あります。モニターある人はいるんですけど、私はないです。
And that's Emi's boss. Super friendly. And this is Emi's
nice.
office. As you
Let me pause there. Let me just say one thing. When you work in a business, the boss is very the thing that you have to appreciate if he's nice or if he is doing nice things, because the structure of a business is basically, but the boss is on top, right? So basically what you need in order to function really good is a good boss that is down on earth and really talking to you, really doing these different things. So when you make a business, you actually have to be a good boss because it goes down on the rest of the firm. So you get more workers, you get all these things, man. I don't know if you're faking it for the camera. I really don't hope, because everybody deserves a good boss. I'm trying to be my boss and I'm a good boss. God damn it. Let's go.
You can see very open and colorful compared to most Japanese offices. Since Emi works in the PR department, her first task of the day is to read all the newspapers, so she's up to speed with what's going on in Japan and the rest of the world. And today's Monday, so she has to catch up on all the news over the weekend, so she's in a bit of a rush. Check out this view outside. It's pretty dope.
It's actually really dope.
Is everyone here doing the same job?
そうですね、朝はみんな大体新聞を読みます。
How are people seated in the office?
こことこことこの3つが広報部です。
So check this out. This happens often in Japanese offices. This lady is passing out souvenir sweets from her vacation. It's called omiyage in Japanese. It's customary in Japan to bring something back from your vacation for people in the office. It's kind of a way to show gratitude to others for letting you take a break from work and for them covering you while you're away. Oh, and there's another person doing it. In my 15 plus years in Japan, I've never seen anyone forget to do this.
That is beautiful.
One thing I'm really noticing is just how quiet this office is. There's not a lot of loud voices.
You gotta work.
When working in a workspace like this where it's all open, it's very, very helpful. Literally, it's like actually fairly respectable. Not a lot of people are like talking or
Japanese
chatting.
is respectful, man.
Here because like no one's too loud. People actually don't wear headphones, and in my previous office I used to wear headphones, but that was just probably just me.
Yeah.
I actually noticed something interesting, and I don't know if it's something worldwide. There was a desk with a little humidifier on it. Is that something that's just Japan, or does the rest of the world where like people have humidifiers?
I think it's to smell good, get the atmosphere.
So what I'm showing you right now is the company's morning assembly meeting. In Japanese, it's called chore, and it takes place every morning. I'm kind of surprised that Emi's company still does this, being as progressive as they are, as you see this more commonly practiced in old traditional Japanese companies. Basically, during the meeting, they share important company news from different departments. I suppose it's equivalent to today's company email newsletter blast. Then, after the company-wide meeting finishes, each department gets together and they do the same thing. Okay, since Emi's busy with her work, let's play Curious George and explore the office a bit. So let's just go down here and see what they have. So you can see this is the pantry area. So she fills all the water heating pots up in the morning. It's then later used to make tea, which is served during client meetings throughout the day.
Let me pause here. So they really have everything structured. They really have the tea, the coffee, everything, the food, everything. That's nice, man. I really do like that. But yeah, I hope they enjoy it, man. The Japanese people seem so fucking nice. Wow. Let's go.
So this is quite interesting because this is one of the executive offices here, and you can see that there's no wall here. It's an open space, so just like this entire office. So I just found out the CEO has a whole stack of blank birthday cards to give out.
Wow.
What he uses it for is like he knows a lot of people apparently, and when he remembers their birthday, he just grabs a card he likes here and then writes out the birthday card and sends it. But I'm really liking his style. It's pretty dope.
It's nice.
Emi, where are you going?
とりあえず朝の仕事終わったので一旦ちょっと朝の運動してからまた戻ってきて仕事してお昼ご飯食べます。
It's crazy. She's actually gonna work out in the middle of the day. It's 10 o'clock right now. It's quite progressive in my opinion that a company allows employees to work out during the day, let alone having a full gym built inside of the office.
Nice.
You do need to pay a monthly fee though, and if you want, they have personal trainers to customize your workout. It's pretty neat that they can like
that's
work out
awesome.
in the middle of the
That
day,
is
but
awesome.
she's actually still wearing her suit. If you do want to come here and like get a full workout on, then you can do that as well. Check that out. Slippers on top of my shoes. Pretty cool. So you can like come here, wear your regular shoes with the slippers on.
お昼ご飯まであと1時間ぐらい頑張ります。
So Emi, you have an hour until lunch break. What are you working on now?
淡路島の広報を担当しているので、今から淡路島の案件の仕事をやります。
How do you like your job?
いやでも面白いです。難しいけど面白い。勉強になります。
So now, she's making phone calls and doing your standard computer work, checking emails, drafting documents, filling out reports, etc. You know the deal if you've ever worked in an office.
I never worked in an office.
So another interesting thing is the CEO actually just sits right here in the center of the
Of course,
office.
that's nice.
His chair is just right here. I think it's pretty impressive that he just sits right around everyone and anyone can just like
Exactly,
talk to him
that's nice.
when he's here. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer having like blocked off cubicles, or do you like this open office style? One thing though, he does have the nice...
Let me pause here. So I want to say that I like my privacy. I like my privacy when I work, but I really don't. In the work that I have now, I really can't do it because I have to be social with the kids and everything. So I really can't be private. I have to be happy and smile and, you know, everything. And I love my job. Trust me, I love my job so much. But it's just, if I worked at an office, I really wanted private space to concentrate. But that's just me. That's who I am. But it doesn't really, but it would be nice to have the boss around more. You know what I mean? That could be nice. Let's go.
seat in the office. That's one difference. So I'm in their seminar room right now. Emmy's downstairs doing her work. So let's explore the office. I heard there might be a combini on the 3rd floor, so let's go check it out.
Oh, snap.
Wow, it's a proper combini. It has like
Wow.
everything you would want. And it has drinks,
Nice.
it has, like, bakery stuff. Even has some bentos, all the onigiris you would want. It's kind of cool just like
That's
walking
awesome,
around
bro.
this place. Here's a quick peek into the little boy's room. Not much different than the rest of the world.
Not, oh, yeah.
Oh wait,
Fuck
maybe
you.
except the sound button built into the bidet. It's helped to mask noises when using the toilet. Never really heard anyone use it in the men's office toilet, but apparently it's almost always used in the women's toilet. I guess women are more embarrassed to let others hear their, noises? Oh, I heard about this. This is a global salon. Let's go inside and check it out. Oh wow, it's nice to see the employees working on their English skills. And so apparently they even have this open space here for everyone to use, which is nice. Look, man, Emmy has a sweet office. They shouldn't
Nah,
really
exactly,
walk
bro.
around by themselves this whole
People, they
entire
watching like, who the fuck is this clown?
Finally, lunchtime.
小倉さん行けますか？
She's asking coworkers if they want to go to lunch together. You probably don't notice, but she's using Keigo, which is a polite form of Japanese. So I'm guessing that Emmy's talking to her coworkers that are more senior than her, called senpai, which makes her the kohai, and it's probably one of the more difficult things to master for a non-Japanese working in a Japanese office. Oh, in Japan, it's not only polite to hold the open elevator button for everyone to get out, but sometimes people will go back and forth on who will hold the elevator open, as it's another way to earn those office respect points. So the first floor has this bakery, and then they have salads over there, and if you're an employee here, you get a discount, and so I guess we get to just choose all the bread that we want. So I found out that all the food sold at this bakery is made in the building by the company's subsidiary called Persona Hartful. They employ workers and artists with disabilities, and their philosophy is talent knows no handicap, which I think is pretty cool. They even create a lot of the art seen throughout the office, including the Olympic designs inside the elevator earlier today. And
let me pause here. They actually do everything perfect. Now in psychology, we really do study the room, we study the atmosphere, we study everything in order to, you know, kids, they learn. They don't learn in dictatorship, they don't learn in enclosed spaces, they don't learn like that. But really having an open communication, communicate with the kids, you know, let them be open, let them play around, smile to you, not being so strict, you know, that's what I'm working on. Many people, they are different when they're teaching and doing this stuff, but wow, this is an amazing working place, I really have to say. It feels like the employees are really taken care of. Now, of course, it doesn't mean that they don't stress. Of course they stress. They stress a lot. But I really didn't think this was the thing that I was going to be shown. This is really amazing, man. I really do like it a lot. It's beautiful. Really nice. Let's go.
But
That's how you're
wonderful
going to
is
be a
that the
boss.
first floor cafeteria
That's how I want to build my
is
business.
open to the public. So if any of you decide to visit the office, I definitely recommend getting the Shio Butter Pan. It's amazing.
この塩パンが人気です。毎日作ってくださってて、今これは出来たての塩パンです。
Something else you may not know if you've never seen it before.
Yeah,
the wet
yeah,
towels
yeah.
provided with your food is to wipe your hands before you eat. Just wanted to mention it since many countries don't offer wet towels. Another thing that might surprise you is that everyone's eating their salad with chopsticks. And when you finish, you've got to clean up your garbage and put away your trays or plates if they have any. This is also common in Japanese fast food
what the
places,
fuck?
McDonald's or soba shops.
People are
Anyway,
amazing.
I've gotten used to all these since I've been in Japan for so long. But what do you
I
think
think
about
it's
the wet
awesome.
towels, salad chopsticks, or even cleaning up after yourself? They have a farm up here we're gonna check out. So we have a few more minutes before Emmy has to go back to the office. So Emmy asked me if I wanted to check out the farm. Yeah, you heard me. A real deal farm in the office. I was pretty surprised myself. Apparently, it's open to the public, so if you want to take your kids and pet the animals, it's all good. I personally prefer to see animals in their natural habitat, but to each their own. You can actually come up here during your break time and feed animals. I mean, she's like pretty lucky to be here working for this company because you don't get a lot of Japanese companies like this progressive. Or
there's a dark side to it.
So many services, but I do have allergies, so I gotta keep my mask on. Oh, and they even have fierce-looking owls. Oh, and just in case you're wondering about the animals' well-being, I'm told the facility provides 24-hour ventilation, the animals are returned to an outside farm every few months, and the owls are allowed to fly around the entire floor in the evenings. That was actually pretty cool. So in the afternoon, she has several meetings packed into her schedule.
今から先輩に健康チェックしてもらいます。打ち合わせです。
She has a health check?
あ、違う違う。原稿、文章。
So there's a difference between Genko and Kenko. Genko check, not health check. So basically, her senpai reviews the document she made and provides feedback to finalize it.
あと5分ぐらいしたらここで淡路島とミーティングします。
Wow.
Awaji Island is an island in the southwestern part of Japan. Emi's currently working on a project there, so she has regular video conferences with that office. 5:52 right now, it's not even 6 and people are already starting to head out. I mean, if you look around, there's still people that are working, obviously, but I think we're heading out now. I guess she's done.
お先に失礼します。お疲れ様です。お疲れ様です。
In old school Japanese companies, it would have been death to leave the office before your superiors. In fact, I have several friends working in those type of offices and they're always working late. Seems like Emi's office is way more flexible and lets you leave when you finish your work for the day. Makes sense, right?
You gotta be nice to your workers.
Apparently, the restaurant in the basement floor is free for employees. That's amazing, isn't it? And you guys know, I love free. I don't think the beer is free though. So all 4 women work at the same company, but 2 of them work in sales on a completely different floor.
私の同期です。みんな24歳。
They all met a few years back during company training. See, when new grads
People
enter
so
a company for
goddamn
the
nice.
first time, they're required to go through formal company training called Kenshu in Japanese. It's different with each company, but in their case, they actually had an induction ceremony, spent 1 week off-site together, and had an additional 2.5 months of training at the office. This is like how it's supposed to be, right? A regular workday in Japan.
That's how
Let
it's
me know what
supposed
you
to
guys
be.
think in the comments. If you thought there's anything that like stood out to you, or you thought was weird, or that you thought was just like pretty much standard in the rest of the world. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see
Let me pause here, man. That was a beautiful video, I have to say. But I also have to say that this is not all over the place. This is not every single workspace. I wish every single workspace was like this. It would be beautiful. It would be amazing. The way that you can, handle yourself but still have respect for your work. There's so many things that you can do. You feel like you are taken care of. And that's a really good aspect when you start a business. You have to take care of your employees. You have to respect their boundaries. You have to respect their needs. You have to respect everything. And that's why you make these things so they stay active, because you care about your workers. That's what I want to do when I'm a business. I don't want to walk around and be, oh, I'm the boss. No, I want to sit down and say, what's up? What's going on in your life? How's the kids? How's everything? Okay, you need this. Like, build my model and build my business around the employees that is there, of course. Also the customers, no problem with that. But anyway, guys and girls, if you like this video, please go over and check this guy out. He is so fucking amazing, such a nice guy, so respectful to the culture and everything. And Japanese are so respectful people. Wow, I love them to death, man. That's amazing. But if you really like this video, please hit the like button down below. It'd be massively appreciated to show support, of course. And we have 5,000 subscribers, and I just appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for making my life great. So if you really want to support this channel, please do subscribe and hit that notification button so you get updated on the newest videos that come to this channel. But yeah, and become a member of the JellyGoon Squad, of course. Anyway, guys and girls, I'm gonna move on into the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.